ਉਹਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਨੈਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੱਕਰੇਂਗੀ ਕੱਲੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੱਕੋ ਮੱਲੋ ਮੱਲੀ ਕੱਟ ਮੋੜ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ Welcome to Dance with Manpreet episode 4. Today we're going to be learning a Gidda routine to one of my favorite bolis. What's a boli? A boli is just a very short folk song. Let's get started. First things first, if you have not learned the dip, please click on episode 1 so you can learn it because Gidda is all about the dip. Before we learn the actual moves, take a look at the routine. ਉਹਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਨੈਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੱਕਰੇਂਗੀ ਕੱਲੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੱਕੋ ਮੱਲੋ ਮੱਲੀ ਕੱਟ ਮੋੜ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ Okay, step 1 requires the dip. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to dip from here and you're going to go a little bit diagonal. So not to the side, not to the front, just in between. Hands on your hips, and you're going to dip towards your right. So you're going to do dip, dip, pause. So your pause is a jump. You're going to jump onto both of your feet. So I'm going to do it one more time. Dip, dip, jump. Now let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dip, dip, jump. Let's move on to our hands. So you're going to put your fingers up like this. I don't know if you can see it. Left hand on your hip, right hand up. You're going to bring it around 2 counts. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, and once you get here, it's going to go bam, right to your eyes. So let's try that again. 1, 2, bam. You want to make sure that your hands come all the way around and you don't want to half it. You want to make it nice and big. So as big as your arms can go, you come all the way around, bam. Now let's put step 1 all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. ਉਹਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਨੈਣ. Now let's move on to step 2. Step 2 has the same concept as step 1, dip, dip, jump. So we're just doing it backwards. So you're going to dip backwards and then you're going to jump. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Dip, dip, jump. Let's try that one more time. Dip, dip, jump. Now that we know the feet, let's move on to the hands. So I'm going to teach you the easiest way possible that I learned it. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a fist. Your elbows are going to come up like this, so you don't want to be too close or too out. So just nice and up. Your elbows are going to stay there when you do this move. So if I'm going to open towards my left, I open like this. This stays here. And when I open towards my right, I just bend in my elbow and my other one opens. It's going to look something like this. 1, 2. So while you're doing this move, you're going to be dipping. So when you stop your dip, you're going to bring a clap at the top. 1, 2, clap. Now let's put it together. So dip, dip, clap. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Dip, dip, clap. Now let's try step 1 and 2 together. 5, 6, 7, 8. ਉਹਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਨੈਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਣ. Now let's move on to step 3. So you want to make sure you're back in your spot and you're on both feet. So what you're going to be doing now is you're going to be jumping onto your right foot, bringing your left foot up. So it's a little confusing, but it's going to look something like this. Jump and jump and jump. So we're jumping, 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 jumping. Each time our feet come up or down, we're constantly jumping. So let's try that again. Jump and jump and jump and. So you want to make sure you end with an and. So jump and jump and jump and. So every time I say and, both feet are on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump and jump and. Awesome. Now to our hands. You're going to start from up here and you're going to be clapping 4 times. 4 times as in once down here, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to make sure your hands come all the way out as you go down and all the way out as you go up. So don't be lazy, guys. Really stretch those arms. Now let's combine it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to step 4. So in step 4, we will be dipping forward versus to the side or diagonal. So you're going to just dip 4 times forward. So it's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice there's no pauses, there's no jumping or anything. It's just a simple dip all the way forward. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's learn some hands. So we end up like this in step 3. So from here, you're going to drop your hands outwards, and you're going to come up, 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 and you just flick your hand up. So it's 4 counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's combine them. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's learn the spin. So from here, it's a little bit complicated, but bear with me. I'm going to walk through it with you. So what you want to do is you want to jump up and you want to cross your legs. So you want to make sure your right leg is over your left leg. So it's going to look something like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump up, cross. It's kind of like a ballerina move. Now from here, we want to break out of our cross legs. So we're going to go towards our left shoulder, and your legs are going to actually break out. So it's going to fall into place. So it's going to look something like this. Turn, bam. So you want to make sure when you turn, you're not turned all the way forward. You're kind of, again, at a diagonal. So you're here, forward, and now you're at a diagonal. So cross and slide out. You'll either be turning on your heel or the front part of your toe. So it just depends on you and how you catch your balance. We all do it different. Cross over and turn. Now the hands. So we want to go back to where we left off in step 4. So we left off like this. From here, you're going to break open. You're going to grab. And as you grab, your left hand comes to your hip and your right hand comes up. So you kind of do a flick. So let's try that again. You're here. Grab and flick. Grab and flick. So now we're going to add that together with the spin. So it's going to look a little different. We might not be doing it the same way, but it's going to look excellent. Please take into note that as you grab, you reach down, you are crossed. So cross and flip. Left hand to your hip and right hand up. So you want to make sure this flick is shown. So you don't want to flick from here because, can you see me? No. Okay, let's be a little bit dramatic. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab and flick. Now let's move on to the last step. Ready? This is what I call the crescendo. This move requires a lot of dipping. You're constantly dipping, but it just needs a little bit more energy. I lied, it needs a lot more energy than what we were doing before. So you want to make sure you really, really emphasize your dip. You're going to be stomping. So every time we dip, we were doing the soft dip, right? Now we're going to stomp our back foot. So stomp, 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 stomp. So 4 going back, and now 4 in a circle. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As we do the turn, we really want to make sure we emphasize our luck, so our hips, so we really want to bring them in. So you want to do a tumka. We're not done with this step yet. We still have to move around a little bit. So we just did 4 back, 4 in a circle. Now we're going to do 4 coming forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're not going to do a turn, but we're just going to turn to our side, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, you're going to do a circle. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to come up one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of coming forward, a lot of coming back, but let's try it again so we can get it instilled in our minds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little side note to help you out. We always spin when we go towards the back. Now let's move on to our hands. Let's learn the double clap first. So you want to make sure that you're hitting the palm of your hand. So you don't want to hit at the top or like too low or on your thumbs or your fingers. So the palm of your hand. This is a double clap. So you're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's not a single clap, double clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's a little hard to learn, so if you can't get it, you can always stick to the single clap, but try it out. So let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So once you get to the end of the fourth clap, you're going to bring your left hand to your hip, your right hand up, and as you go back, so every time you dip, your arm is going to come down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to make sure your elbows are up and you're not dropping them. So all you're dropping is your hand to your ears. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to put a lot of energy into this move. So let's try just the hands again. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fast, but it's really fun once you get the hang of it. Now let's put our feet and our hands together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it one more time, but in half speed. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's real quick run through the whole thing and then we can start with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're done. Now let's try it with some music. ਉਹਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਨੈਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੱਕਰੇਂਗੀ ਕੱਲੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੱਕੋ ਮੱਲੋ ਮੱਲੀ ਕੱਟ ਮੋੜ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤੋਰ ਬੱਲੀਏ. And that's it. I want to see your version of this Gidda routine on Instagram. Don't forget to use the hashtag DanceWithManpreet. That's the only way I can see your videos. I'll be reposting my favorite video on my Instagram. Make sure you subscribe because next week's episode is going to be all about Madhuri. Welcome to Dance with Manpreet. Ready? 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 No. Watch yourself because I'm feeling myself. Step 5. It's a spin. So awkward. Now this is what I call the crescendo. I said it so weird. Right hand on your hip, left hand on your hip. Duh. Okay. I will be I'm trying to sound professional.